Los hombres quieren, tú sabes.
Yeah. So it's hombres interesados por
Ajá. Y mujeres por porque amor nadie vive.
I want to talk a little bit about a video I made a long time ago about how dating is dead. You can understand what my friend is having some drinks. Very nice. Muy elegante. Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Julieta, bellicoso and chuchi.
You're the boss. You're a mamacita. Mamacita. Okay. Despacito. The whole idea of like men and relationships have changed a lot, so I thought I'd talk about that a little bit. Back in the day, I used to say there was 3 different types of cultures. Culture number 1 was the survival culture, kind of like you were just doing anything to survive. Culture number 2 was the culture of respect, kind of like the Orient, people that are in Japan, people that are in Korea, they're respectful, they live with their elders, their grandmothers, just live in the house, sometimes in Italy, right? And the third one, I used to say, is a power culture. Power culture is like America. How do we get that power? How did Britain get that power? We got it from dominating other countries and pillaging the people there, right? But now there's actually a fourth one, which I would call on top of that, the entitled culture. And the thing with the entitled culture is it's accessible to everybody. We know that Instagram made access to celebrities accessible to the average person. But with the entitled culture also became this idea like that where if you look at something on Instagram, you somehow in your mind compare yourself to others that have it and you think you deserve it now. So you can imagine you could be a woman from Africa, from the bushes, and you're like, Eddie, I want half.
And overhead it said, Johnny's wife wants half, Johnny's money. Now turn that shit back to Johnny.
I deserve half of everything that these people are on boats in Miami having fun. You think you deserve that, and it's on your mind a lot. And now you're comparing that, and you're feeling entitled to those things. And the truth is, you're not entitled to it. But we have an entitled culture where everybody feels entitled. Every single person feels that way. ¿Qué es interesada? Okay.
Todos somos interesados. Todos, hombres y mujeres, todos somos interesados.
¿Por qué?
Tú invitas a una chica a cenar, ¿cierto? Los hombres quieren, tú sabes.
Yeah. So it's hombres interesados por
y mujeres por porque amor nadie vive.
The problem was back in the day it was hard to take one person from a culture and upgrade them. For example, back in the day it was very hard. There was somebody that I met a long time ago. So somebody that I met a long time ago in Africa, and I tried, yeah, right. I tried to take that person from Africa. Bueno, is that right? Yeah. I take that person from Africa, which was a survival culture, and upgrade them to France, which was a first world culture, power culture, and it didn't work. And that person then wasted the money, So you can't move people up too many cultures up or down. So what is the answer to all this? Just pick where you want to go. 30% of Colombians are what's called Afro-Colombians, okay? And they say here black is beautiful. It's negro, beautiful, hermosa, negro, da da da. So I'm just here because I like that, And in Canada, I don't get called those things. I don't get appreciated for certain things. I feel like I am a cool version of like a Canadian Drake. I am Canadian down here, but just go where you want. Take your time, slow down, get to know people. Every place is going to have pros. Every place is going to have cons. I think that every man should do what he needs to do. There's an expression called "save yourself, black man." A lot of black guys are going to Colombia or Brazil or Dominican Republic, but even that is flawed because when you go to those places, the people there still have the entitlement culture of what they've seen online on the internet, right? You just choose and pick what you want. No place is perfect, but you choose what you can deal with and what you're willing to accept.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Buenos tardes.
Bye bye.
Peace, King.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye.